This is from the Bleacher Report, and it is one player from each and every team that could really disappoint in 2022. And for the Browns, they go with defensive tackle Jordan Elliott. Now, the flip side of it is he could really make them happy, too. Here's what they say about Elliott, though. Through 2 seasons, Elliott has recorded only 41 tackles, 16 solo, pass breakup through 32 outings for starts. Without much production at the pro level, he may have to share a large portion of the snaps, even as a starter, with Perrion Winfrey. There's an opportunity there, Mac. I mean, you could say he could disappoint. The flip side of it is he may step up and be what they thought he would be when they drafted him in the 3rd round. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities to this point.
Yeah, and the one thing I'll kind of disagree with them in that article is the fact that him kind of battling with Perrion Winfrey for those snaps at defensive tackle, mainly because I think that you're looking at 2 different positions when it comes to that. Obviously, you have your 3 technique where you have that pass rusher that's kind of playing in between in the off shoulder of the guard, but then you also have that nose tackle that's kind of playing more towards the middle of the defense. I think that you're going to see Jordan Elliott playing more of that type of a role, where you're playing him more inside versus playing him in that 3 technique spot. I think that the 3 technique spot, that's where you're going to be seeing Perrion Winfrey battle it out with the new signee Taven Bryan from the Jacksonville Jaguars this offseason. I think Elliott should have more of a clear role in that nose tackle spot. But, to your point, I tend to agree. I think that he's somebody who can either make this all work and, he can be somebody who, helps kind of shift everybody and kind of sets everything into place. But at the same time, if he doesn't work, then that interior defensive tackle spot, it really does concern me when it comes to that interior defensive line. No, the Browns don't necessarily value it super highly, but at the same time, at least somebody like Jordan Elliott, if he's able to make it work, all of a sudden then, you're worrying a little less about the run gaps going up against, the opposing teams. And, you can go ahead and clear some lanes out for somebody like an Anthony Walker or a Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So at that point, the defensive tackle spot, I think, is very important. And Jordan Elliott, I think, is going to be a massive part of the team's success on the interior of that defensive line.